Hello students. Now we are going to do the next program, that is regular Falsy method. So for this I just share the Scilab window where we have done the program. So this was the earlier program, that is for the bisection method. Now we know that this is user friendly, so I can just copy paste it and we can do it in the new untitled SciPad. So this function I'm taking it same. AB we have to input it as it is, because function for one function we are calculating the root, as we know that the root lies in between 0 to 1, and in earlier program we have seen that it is 0.866 something, and therefore the only thing which I have to change here is nothing but the formula for C. What is the formula for C there? That is a f of b minus b f of a divided by f of b minus f of a. So I just make that change here. So a star f of b. F of b means I'm calling the function. We have the function that is fb, correct? F as a function. I have labeled here the name as f. So I'm using f of b. If I label it as complete function or fun, then I would have written here fun as a name. So this afb minus b star fa, b star fa divided by, so this whole bracket complete, divided by f of b minus f of a. So f of b means I'm calling the function here fa. Again you are calling the function and let that particular bracket. So just we are dividing it by the bracket of this f of b minus f of a, that term. And now if f star fc is less than 0, b is c or a is c, so that part is exactly same. That part is exactly same. So we just label this. So I'll save it. So save as, here I'm writing instead of bisection now regular Falsy, or you can save it at false position also, dot sci, and now you save it. So now it is saved, and what I have to do is I have to execute this. So save and execute. Now what I'll do is I just go for the console. Okay, so I'm sharing the console after this. So the console for this, you can see here that the program is getting executed regular falsy.sci with -1. So I have to just enter the value of a, then you enter the value of b. Okay, enter the value of b, and now you enter the number of iterations. As we have seen, I have entered earlier 25, but here you can see that you are getting the answer at the 11th iteration. If you just observe here, at 11th iteration the answer is matching with the 12th iteration, and in bisection method I got the same answer after 23rd iteration. 22nd and 23rd iteration was same. So that is the difference. So you can say that regular Falsy method is faster than bisection method. Faster than bisection method. This you can conclude from this. Okay. Now after this, what we'll do is we just take the next program. The next program in this case is that is Newton-Raphson method. Newton-Raphson method. So I just share the again the SciPad. SciPad. What we require is we require this function to be there. Okay. We require this function, the entire function. So I just shift and I just write it down the function. Okay, or what I'll do is I write a new program only for you. So we'll have an untitled program. So I just say that function, what is the name? It is y is equal to, we are saving it in f of x or g of x. I'm taking different variable with, we are passing only one variable. So we are writing it as y equal to gx, and I write y equal to x cube minus 100, as we have seen that example earlier. So x cube minus 100. Okay, that is our function gx, and now we have to write one more function for g dash. So I just write it down after this. After ending this function, you write y is equal to y is equal to or z equal to, I just take some other variable, g dash of x, g dash of x. This is another function. See, automatically that end function comes. Now what is z? Z is equal to, I have to take the derivative of x cube, and that derivative is what? 3 star, that is 3 times x square. So I just write it in a different way. Okay, instead of taking hat, now I can use here x square like this. Both ways it is correct. Now what I have to do is I have to ask for the initial value, correct? So we call it as x0, x0. So x0 is input, enter, the initial approximation, This you have to take it from the user. That means you are going to enter it. And what we have to ask? We have to ask the number of iterations. So n is equal to input, enter, the number of iterations. Enter the number of iterations. And once you do this, what I have to do is I have to perform those many iterations. So I'll just write it down for loop for I equal to 1 colon n. Okay, for those many iterations. What is the formula for that next variable x1? So x1, we write it as x1 is equal to x naught, that is x0, minus what I have to do? I have to take f of x naught upon f dash of x naught, correct? So I just put two brackets here. So we are calling that function by g. So this is g of x naught, correct? G of x naught divided by g dash. How you call that function? I've written that as g dash. So I just write the same word because we are calling that function here. So it is g dash of x naught. So x1 is what? G of x naught divided by g dash of x naught, g dash of x naught. And then once it is over, what I have to do is I have to take the next value of x naught because I'm keeping the same thing. So x naught is equal to what? That is your x1, and then I just say that display that. Okay, so in between I write here display command, display. We want to write it down the iteration as well as the value of x1. Correct. I want to display this. So this is the end of the for loop, and that is the end because we don't have to find it out here interval wise the values. Now we'll save this. So save this as, we are writing this as a Newton-Raphson method. Newton-Raphson dot sci. This way you are going to save it. Okay, now you can see that it is getting saved and we have to execute this. Okay, so execute this. So what I'll do is I'll just share a new now, that is our console. So we'll see the console. So sharing this console, and here what he is giving, that at line, the syntax error, g of x naught divided by g dash of x naught. Okay, so I just give some different thing here. So we'll share it again. We'll see the program. What we have done, we are taking here g dash of x. So I just take this as a, the variable a, and we say that this is a minus g of a divided by g dash of a. Now g of a, there must be two brackets, correct, because I have given here one more bracket inside. So it is like this, g of a divided by g dash of a. That was the, I think, the thing which was there. So next is what? I just take a is equal to x1. Now we just save it and execute it and we'll see this. So This is on console. We share it. So you can see that here it works. Newton-Raphson.sci with -1. He is asking for the enter the first value. So I just say that the value is point, sorry, not point. So we know that for x cube minus 100, so the root lies in 4 to 5. Okay, so I just give the first approximation as 4.01, suppose. It's a very small integer value, and the number of iterations we are asking for 12. So you can see that the root is what? The root is exactly same after the fourth iteration. See how fast it converges. Okay, so we have seen that it has second order convergence for Newton-Raphson method. So same thing you can try it out for the earlier problem also. So you can understand that this is converges very fast as compared to your regular falsy method also. Okay, as compared to your regular falsy method also. So this way we can complete this lab number. This is our 3, which contains bisection, regular falsy, and Newton-Raphson method. These are the 3 programs. So kindly do it and attach the screenshot along with the write-up, which is already put up on your Google Classroom. Okay, bye.